It was a privilege to attend the President's address yesterday in Marietta, Georgia, at the Wheeler High School. And we wanted to bring you along to let you experience the day that we had, meeting folks from across Georgia, from around Atlanta, and listening to the various folks and their opinions and their thoughts leading up to and preparing to hear what Trump had to say. So come along with us and experience the day right along with us. All right, I am here with some famous folks, the Front Row Joes. Can you believe it? Hey guys.
Hey!
It is wonderful to see you. So I can't wait to hear what your expectations are for today. Tell me.
I'm waiting for the president to encourage everyone to save America and have ID to vote.
So did you find it surprising that he came here to Georgia right after his address?
Not really. I think that he's wanting to reach as many people as he can reach, and Georgia's important.
It is super important. It's no surprise that so much has happened here in Georgia. The discovery of the strange doings in Fulton County. But as more and more gets discovered, we're finding more and more in virtually every county. Did you know that? And it's scarier than all get out. So,
yes, it is.
Are you guys in fact going to be in the front row today?
I hope to.
That's great. And so that everybody knows, most of the front row Joes that are here in Georgia have been involved not just with showing up to rallies, but actually helping the effort for how many years now? 6?
6 years.
In counties all over Georgia. So one, thank you for the efforts, and good luck in these next steps. I think they're going to get exciting. Yeah? Make sense?
Exactly. America first.
America first indeed. All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
I'm here with one of the most famous gentlemen that has frequented the Trump rallies now for more than 6 years. How long has it been?
Starting 2019.
2019. So, brick suit. So, sir, what do you expect to happen here today? What do you think you're going to hear?
Well, there's two things I knew we're going to hear about. We're going to hear about the Trump accounts, and we're going to hear about Mike Collins running for senator here in Georgia. Very important contest. But I think that after the revelation last night that New Jersey has all sorts of illegal aliens on their voter rolls, I think we might hear about that topic a little bit as well, and talking about the Save America Act.
That makes sense. Most people have found out that, we've had problems here in Georgia because of illegal aliens. Many people know Laken Riley was murdered in Athens. The gentleman reservedly, that murdered her was the brother of a member of Tren de Aragua.
Yes.
So, it's no surprise that we have alien problems in Georgia. So,
every state now, unfortunately, is a border state. Joe Biden let in so many people unvetted across our southern border. They've spread out all across our country. Every state is a border state now. It's not just Texas and Nevada and Arizona and California. It's every state. And unfortunately, there are problems everywhere. But that border has been shut down tight for the last 15 months. And now we just got to work on getting all the illegals out.
We were lucky enough here in Georgia to hear from a gentleman by the name of Martin Rodil in the last couple of weeks. He's done a number of studies for essentially 20 years on the election fraud that was built in Venezuela and has been ported around the world. One of the things that he had to say was this is going to be multi-level. It's not just federal. It's really not just state. We're dealing with it at all levels. Do you find that to be true with the people you talk to?
I don't know about that, but I can say this. To the extent that there is voter fraud, I want anybody who benefited from it to be exposed and charged, and irrespective of what party they are. If you're a Republican and you secured your seat via voter fraud, you're out. Democrat, you're out. Independent, you're out. There's no room for voter fraud in America. And so to the extent that any of that is uncovered, and I believe that some will be, everybody needs to be held accountable for that, regardless of what party they're in.
Accountability seems to be the word that everybody's using, so I think you're exactly right. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to see you, and we hope to see you again in the next the next venues?
Well, I'll make it to as many as I can. I can't get to them all, but I try to get to them all.
I do have to ask something we talked about just a moment ago. People have, a lady, I believe you said up in Washington, had made you a new, is it tie?
Yeah, it was like it was more of a tie that you would wear like with a tuxedo. So you tie it in a different pattern.
Yeah.
So she had made one, and I just happened to connect with her randomly at the 4th of July fireworks. And so she gave it to me, and I put out a post with her, and I just really neat that she did that. That was kind of touching.
It's amazing how many people get involved and in what ways around the country. It's a pleasure to see you. Look forward to seeing you again.
Okay. All right. Take care.
Hi, I'm here with some, well, there we go. Let me get turned right.
There you go.
So I'm here with some folks that are actually here locally in Atlanta and wanted to come see Trump. So let me make sure I understand. Who did you want to see?
Hey, I want to see Trump.
And I didn't even slip her a 20. Did you see that? So tell me your names.
My name is Shelley Durrance.
My name Devlin.
Evelyn.
Ed, sir?
Derek McCravey.
That's great. So tell me what you expect to hear today. That's the big question. What do we think we're going to hear?
I'm just excited to see him and hear anything he has to say. I
you
think
been
he's
to
going to
another one
talk
of the rallies?
about the children's savings account. I know that I expect to hear that. No, I have not. This is our first.
Well, having been to a bunch of them, this is probably going to be one of the better ones because it's a little smaller.
Yes.
And it's local too, so that helps. You know, that's great.
We're excited.
That's great.
Aren't we? Are we excited?
Did you all see his address on Thursday? And if so, what did you think?
I mean, it's good.
What I heard, I thought was all truth. I like to do my own research. I don't listen to any of the media outlets, no matter what their name is, anything like that. I like to do my own research and hearing it straight from the source. That's what I believe, so that's what I hope to hear today.
Good. And that's the right way to be. So wonderful. So hopefully you'll have a wonderful day today. We'll look forward to seeing you on the way out and see how it was. All right. Thank you for spending a couple of minutes with us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. All right. I'm here now with Stefan Bartelski. Stefan, it's great to see you, my friend.
Great to see you, Bill. Been a while.
It has been. So we are outside waiting in line for the VIP group to be let in. But I wanted to get from Stefan the latest. He has a case before Forsyth County that I've been tracking, and we want to hear what the latest is and when the next steps are going to happen. So, Stefan, bring us up to speed if you could, please.
Okay, well, just very quickly for your viewers and listeners that don't know, this is a case against the Forsyth County Board of Registration and Elections because they're not accepting out-of-state voter registration as probable cause for challenging someone here in Forsyth County. Now, the Georgia law says if you register to vote outside of Georgia, then you're not a Georgia resident and should not have a voter registration. Anyway, so that was submitted, that was filed early April, and we finally got round judges coming in because the local judges won't handle it because it's an election case. No, and I understand that. They are elected officials, so they're not handling it, but we've got an out-of-county judge coming in, and the first hearing is on August the 10th at the Forsyth County Courthouse. It is to hear the defendant's motion to dismiss, because that's an automatic thing that every lawyer will do. The first thing they say, well, we shouldn't even need to go to a hearing for the actual complaint. Just dismiss it. And so we've got to go through that first, and then we'll wait and see what happens.
What can people do to support you?
Pray. If they're in the coming area, 10:30, room 502, friendly faces will help. I'm doing it pro se. I don't have a lawyer, so it gets lonely up there. But otherwise...
Sounds pretty courageous.
Maybe, but, I can't afford a lawyer. And the good news is I'm not begging people for money to pay a lawyer. So unless there's somebody watching this who wants to come in and support me pro bono, then contact Bill. Bill knows how to reach me. I would be very happy to take a pro bono support, but I'm ready to do it myself. I've got my arguments. My petitions have been filed. My reply to the motion to dismiss was filed. I'm ready. We'll see what happens.
We'll be fascinated to hear what happens after this hearing and see what next steps may come. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us.
Okay. Well, thank you, and hi, viewers and listeners. Thanks for your thoughts and prayers. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Stefan. I am here on the floor of the Wheeler High School auditorium, and we are anticipating Trump's address within the next few hours. It's filling up quite quickly. I was able to chat with a number of folks in the lines outside. Folks are expectantly waiting to hear what Trump has to say. Some believe it has to do with the new Trump accounts for youngsters. Others believe it has to do with the plans for the country going forward. And still others are wondering whether he will speak more about the findings in various parts of the country, including Georgia, with regard to foreign interference. We have yet to see what he will comment on, but we will cover it in its entirety and we'll air it later tonight and tomorrow for the listeners. Thanks for being here. Again, it's Bill Quinn. The pre-speeches are ongoing here at the Trump event in Marietta. Several state representatives and senators came forward. They were careful to talk about Trump accounts and positive possibilities for the country. They seem to skirt the issues surrounding the recent developments and discoveries here in Georgia regarding the fraud in Fulton County, the questions about Chinese interference and so forth. So it's actually very interesting to watch what's going on. People are, by and large, quite hopeful. But then there's the sense that our elected officials are trying to put a pretty face on it. Notably, they talk about illegal immigration, but they don't talk about the fact that when it was discovered going through Hartsfield a year and a half ago, nobody raised a hand, nobody did anything. And so that seems to be an open question. At the same time, following that discovery, a month later, well, actually less than a month later, Laken Riley had been killed in Athens, Georgia, by a family member of one of the gang members associated with the Venezuela gang, Tren de Aragua. So we'll see what comes in the coming days about folks actually dealing with some of the realities that have been discovered here in Georgia. We'll continue to listen to Ms. McMahon speak about education in America, and then we anticipate Trump will be on here in just the next few minutes.
me. The weather's nice. But we're in Marietta, we're in Atlanta, right by it. And I just want to thank everybody. Those are places, we had a tremendous victory here. And it was a big, beautiful victory. We won by a lot. And we have some great candidates running. They got to win by a lot, otherwise we're going communist. I don't think anybody wants that. But I'm thrilled to be back in the great state of Georgia with thousands of proud, hardworking American patriots. That's what you are. And with your help in 2024, we earned more votes than any candidate in Georgia history.